Good. How do you? Okay, so to get spin the wheel, you got to be on PC, or if not on PC, and then being on what's that there? Yeah, or by being on mobile. Sorry about that. I'm just setting up the stream for YouTube. You can do, yeah. It does take time, but it is possible to get to max level without ever spending any money. It's just obviously it is a simulator game, so it is going to take time to progress through, but it can be done. Hi, how's it? Hey, was it P1B? Good morning, man. The stream's looking like a good connection today. Let me just adjust that. This year 4. What do you mean this year 4? Ah, you've been playing the game for 4 years this year. Nice. Oh, no, don't do that. Move that across. There we go. It's better. I can see the chat. Oh, we get some repair kits. Good morning, Paul. How you doing, bro? Good to see you again. Well, weren't that great on spin the wheels, but at least we got a few repair kits. We're still running premium at the minute. I've got today and tomorrow left of it, so we're gonna make the most of it. Try and build our cash flow up as much as we can. Good morning, David. Yeah, nice and early. That's the way to do it. I said I'll be on for 8 in the morning. It's actually 7:45. I'm early for a change. Glitching. Yeah, I'm good, Jack. Back on the grind again. Hopefully today we've got enough time. We should definitely push to over 400 million cash today. That's the plan. day 5. Still no. I'm level 23. Can you take me to the cube? To the cube? What do you mean the cube? Yeah, nice early start, Max. That's the way to do it. You on yourself, are you? Been on, oh wow, you've been on all night. You ain't been asleep. I have nights like that sometimes. Wonder why I couldn't see that. Let us sway over a little bit. Doing a marlin grind yesterday. And a good few mil. Nice. That's the way to do it. It is really good, this place. I'm very surprised they haven't bothered to nerf it because, yeah, it's extremely good. I would have thought if they did, I would have thought they would have done it a long time ago, but they haven't. It's not a bad thing. It is good. Good way to build up your cash, and also good for leveling as well. So, are we gonna have a poor day? No, that one trolled it. Looks like we might. We ran that. We ran that as well. Yeah, I do target unique swordfish, but the bite ratio on black marlin's a lot faster. Swordfish are still good to catch because they give the same amount as XP as the black marlin, but yeah, the black marlin just bite faster. Can you accept my friend's request? I can. Are you on PC? If you're not on PC, it won't work. Oh yeah, hopefully it should be. It might be long. I think that one on there is a tuna, you know. So I'm going to put that one down. It's for the follow sniper. Tuna come off. Looks like you brought the pack to get to 110. You can't buy the pack to get to 110. You get to 110 by grinding the game. Doesn't give you levels. Russian fishing is better. That's your opinion, which you're entitled to. Personally, I prefer this. Is it hard to get this far in the game? It's just it's more practice. You know, the more you play, the better you become at the game. I mean, you could get to max level within 2 months if you bought the DLC for No Makuda. But if you're playing the game as a free game, you can still get to max level. It's just going to take you a lot longer. You can do that. You can do trolling on the electric button rod. The purple one works well. You can, yeah, but I don't really use the electric rods and reels that often because they're very pricey to repair. It's not too bad if you got a lot of repair kits, but even using repair kits, once they run out, you then have to buy bait coins and continue to keep on buying it like that, and it's just it's a pay to win scenario then. So I don't really use them that often. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it was quite hot yesterday. Shouldn't be as hot today. Just hit level 94 on PC. Nice. What's your YouTube channel called again? It's called Bubbles Way. If you can't find it, if you click on my profile picture at the top, and then there you will see Linktree, which shows our Discord, Streamlabs, which is donation, shows our X account where we tweet to, and then it'll show the YouTube channel as well. 101 Fahrenheit here. Oh my gosh. It was what was it yesterday? It was like 36 Celsius here yesterday. I don't like the heat. I'd rather be somewhere cold. How long have you been playing the game? Just over 10.5 years. Yeah, it does. It works very well. 50% humidity. Yeah, I don't really mind the heat, but I don't like it when the humidity's bad. It just feels like you can't breathe properly, doesn't it? Yeah, I really don't like it. Not nice. Um, you can do. I'll have a look. Again, if you're not on the same platform, then you won't be able to send friend requests. You have to be on PC to add me because I'm playing on PC. What time is it for you? It is 5 to 8 in the morning. 7:55. We have a lot of corn, and it's and you can almost taste the chemicals in the air. Oh no. It's 2 for me. What, 2 p.m. or 2 a.m.? 2 a.m. Cool. Wow. Yeah, we're in total different worlds. 2 a.m. CST. Same. Oh wow. That's why I like to try and stream long hours and stream all different times as well, because there's a lot of people that like to watch, but time zones are very, very different all over the place. I'm gonna eat good games. No worries, man. I did add you. You sent the request. I added you. Me, I'm from the UK. You playing later today? Yeah, yeah. We'll be on for a good amount of time. Normally, I do normally stay on for around about 8 to 12, 14, 16-ish hours. All depends on my PC. Normally, in the winter time, it's not so bad, but in the summertime, obviously the PC does get more hot and more quicker. So as long as it's enable update, there you go. Yeah, as long as it doesn't get too hot, and then we'll be good. Shouldn't be too bad today. No, I don't have AC, unfortunately. I've only got fans blowing at me, but I got the PC right next to my legs, so the heat pushes up through that. It makes me feel even hotter. Which that's not too bad myself, but I just like to make sure the PC is always safe. No worries, man. Have a good sleep. It was a bit jittery there for some reason. Do you have any tips for beginners? Don't spend cash in the beginning. Um, we've got a lot of videos on YouTube. We've got a playlist of Just Fishing Planet. If you look in the playlist, we got so many video guides from level 1 right up to max level, showing XP grinds, cash grinds, rod setups, certain hooks and baits to use, certain locations to fish. Your best bet is probably check out some of the videos we have on YouTube. You type in Bubbles Weight. We do have over 3,000 videos on YouTube, so probably not worth looking through that. If you're interested in Just Fishing Planet, go to the playlist. But yeah, don't try not to spend too much money in the beginning. A lot of people do that. They spend money too fast and they end up bankrupt. And then they can't fish. Yeah, we've got over 1,000 videos here of Just Fishing. It is a great game to play when you know how to play it, but when you don't know how to play it, it is very difficult if you don't know how to do it. But it can become good fun once you learn. I think that was a yellowfin, that. Yeah. Go fishing in real life more. Nice. I've been doing fishing in real life for just over 30 years. I do more sea fishing than anything else because there's no river near me, and for me to get to a lake, it's very costly because I don't really have a way to get there. Did a bit of lake fishing. I've done lake fishing like 2 or 3 times, but I live one road away from the beach, so I do a lot of beach fishing and like rock fishing, fishing off rocks. I quite like that. That's set. Oh, it did. No, come on. I trolled it. Yeah, I can send you that. Give me 1 sec. There you go. I sent it to you for Discord, man. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught in real life? I've never really actually measured fish in real life. I've never really been like I'm not really like a competitive guy in that way to say I've caught this amount in weight or size. The longest is from fingertip up to my shoulder, and that was a smooth hound. But I don't really yeah, I don't like ever weigh fish or measure length and stuff as such. Sometimes it's nice just to be out in the open air and just get some fresh air. Do you want to do something with the kids today? Can't, I got deliveries coming, haven't I? I've got the motorbike jacket coming today, and then I've got the washing machines coming today. You know that anyway. £11 carp, nice. Yeah, carp are good. They do give a pretty decent fight. You forgot. Dot said it should be here between. Time did he say? He said 10:15 and 3:15. So I'll wait for that to turn up, and then I'll have to sort out dinner and then plumb that in as well. So going to be a bit of a busy one when that turns up. I'm not that good at fishing. This is my hobby now, like for 1 year. There's many video guides even for real life fishing, man. There's many different video guides on YouTube, and it doesn't matter if you're good at it or not. You know, sometimes it's nice just to, as I say, be out in the fresh air and just if you catch a fish, it's a bonus. I mean, every time I've gone fishing, I've caught a fish every single time. It might be on the odd, rare occasion where I don't, but obviously I do go fishing to catch fish. But it's more just to be outside in the fresh air. My uncle teaches me. Yeah, my uncle's a good fisherman as well. I'm thinking of getting up and taking kids out instead of them sitting in arguing. Thought you was taking them out tomorrow. I mean, originally my dad taught me how to fish in real life. My dad's a good fisherman, but my uncle's pretty good as well. He catches some big old fish. He does. He only does sea fishing. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, fishing is good for like just even going by yourself. I don't mind fishing by myself, to be honest. I don't mind fishing by myself. It's nice when you do it with family and stuff because you're creating memories and things like that, and you can't put a price on memories. So thank you for the follow, Brett. Yeah, it's nice to have memories. You don't fish by yourself. I'm sure you will eventually. I mean, it probably is safer, to be honest, nowadays to go with someone rather than by yourself. You know, the world's changed a lot from 30 years ago when I used to go fishing. It's yeah, there's a lot more crazy people around now than what there ever used to be. Fizz, thanks for the rose, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it probably is safe to go with someone. So is Joe gonna go out with you? Is she, or are you going with Kaylee, or what? Thank you for the follow. Who was that? Ash. Hello. Good morning. Don't want to sit in with them if they're just going to argue. Oh yeah, Rudders is picking up his new car, isn't he? I bet he's going to be happy with that. What's the game called? The game's called Fishing Planet, and it's free on every platform. Yeah, they're probably 3 hours there, and then he'd probably be in there for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then 3 hours back. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be a while. Manson with the follow, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. How long does it take good? How long does it take good at game? To get good at the game, I would probably say about 8 months. If you play it for about 8 months, you'll then start to learn what hooks and what baits and stuff like that to use, certain locations to fish. You get used to certain maps. So I'd probably say about 8 months, unless I just turn up Leanne's and get her to come out. She won't have any money to go out, will she? Don't spend too much money too quick, because you was meant to go out tomorrow and you was going to go out Friday as well, weren't you? So then you're out Saturday. You're going to need to buy yourself some lunch and travel costs for Saturday as well. So don't spend too fast. You're on early. Yeah, my brother came here early this morning, so I waited for him to leave and then jumped straight on. Like, you're really, really good. It's just practice. As I say, I've done it for like 10.5 years, so the more you play, it just becomes easier over time. Probably won't be out tomorrow, Joe. Probably won't be up for travelling today. She's in a lot of pain as well. I think Rudders is going to go out there by himself. Playing now, it's like 1 month played before. How long does it take to go from level 109 to 110? You could do it in a day. It all depends on whether you have premium. Also depends on how many hours you're playing per day as well. Just reel it in already? No, I don't want to reel it in, man. What do you think I'm doing? No, Joe went with him. They left at 7. Oh, wow. I guess it's probably good going early in the morning though. There's more chance of skipping traffic, isn't there? Who was that? Whoever blocked that guy. One of my moderators did. Thank you for that. Sorry, but my English isn't good. Hey, you're doing perfectly fine. Your English is all right. Good morning, Simon. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Yeah, we did. 15,500 subs we hit on YouTube. Yeah, we got there. Should be 150,000. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'd be happy with 100,000. I wouldn't. I'm not greedy. We don't need too many. The more people there is, it gets more busy and it makes it harder for me to read chats. And sometimes it's nice having a smaller community sometimes. I've always felt like that. Like I've always wanted loads and loads and loads. But now it's sort of like, it's good that it isn't like that because it gives me, it's just easier to talk to chat. That baby is growling. You inspired me to play the game. Good. It is a good game, as I say. If you know how, once you've learned how to play it, the game is really good fun. It's just hard when you don't know how, that's all. This is a giant. Yeah, that weren't a bad size. That weren't the biggest that we've had of marlin, but that was still good. Hi, good morning. Last 2 days he's been on one. Don't want to sleep, always wants attention. Yeah, it's really hot though, isn't it? That's why. He's probably irritated. Do you remember me from yesterday? I do, yeah. Can I help you? What help do you need? What bait do you use? I don't use bait when I'm trolling. You can, but I don't. When I'm trolling, I use lures. So I use plugs and squid chains. You remember me from yesterday? No, you don't, because you weren't here yesterday. To start, if you need any help at all, from level 1 right up to max level, you type in Bubbles Way on YouTube. We've got a playlist of just Fishing Planet. There's just over 1,000 videos in that playlist showing you XP grinds, cash grinds, how to level up, certain hooks and baits and everything you need to get you started. This game is called Fishing Planet and it's free on every platform. So where are you thinking of going today then, Miss Bubbly Bubs? Where are you thinking of going? You're going to go out to Lambs. Dropping the kids so you go get your nails done. She should be dropping the kids to me, then giving me some money for fishing. Go get your nails done. What a waste of money that is. What a waste of money. You could clear off one of my debts for that. From level 1 to 15, it took like 6 to 5 hours before I quit. That wasn't bad, but don't have stuff. Yeah, it's hard in the beginning. I think from like level 1 till you get to level 10, the only thing you should buy is just bait. Don't buy anything else other than bait. And just keep on grinding the game. Like I always say, I'm not paid or sponsored. I don't work for Fishing Planet in any way, but by using premium, even if you're only, if you're going to fish at least 6 hours in real time, if you buy premium, it's a good idea. Even if you only get 1 day, that's going to give you more XP and more cash. If you don't have money to spend on the game, and then the next best option is using barbless hooks. Barbless hooks, you'll get between 10 to 11% more XP per fish. So always try and use barbless hooks. They are going to help you level up quicker. 30 for an infill, £30. Want them done before my tattoo as well. You don't want much, do you? You don't want much. Want your nails done, want a tattoo. What else do you want? Want me to massage your feet and cook your dinner and stand there and fan you as well, I guess. Make sure she gets up there and takes the cash out before thingy turns up. Don't leave it too late. Yeah, you can do it. As I said, it does take time to progress through, but using the premium is a big help, and barbless hooks as well. If you can buy a DLC to get into Nomakuda, into this place, then you're definitely gonna level up even quicker. Yeah, but I don't want to spend money, and I'll use barbless bait, or what is barbless hooks. Use barbless hooks. Right now, do you have the best boat in the game? I do. Yeah, it's a good boat, but I wouldn't say it's worth the money. I mean, the boat's worth the money, but other than that, there isn't really anything else that's worth it. Like the DLC is not the best. I'm level 15. Any tips? You want to try and get to level 18, and then when you get to level 18, you'll be able to go to Everglades, which is the better place to be. If you need any tips or guidance, type in Bubbles Way on YouTube, and on there we have a playlist of just Fishing Planet from level 1 right up to max level, showing you XP grinds, cash grinds. We've got absolutely everything on there. It covers everything. So maybe check out our YouTube, and that'll help you make some good progress. I've got to reset this app. I don't know why, but it's not working. Morning, mate. Have you heard anything about the August update? Thought it was supposed to start yesterday. It was meant to start yesterday, yeah. It was meant to, but it looks like it's been delayed. So I guess it could be any day this week now. It has been delayed for whatever reason. They haven't actually said why it's been delayed, but it is delayed. Yeah, I'm max level 110, and then I'm rank 91. He won't drink his bottle. Yeah, probably because it's too hot. The heat makes you not be hungry, doesn't it? Puts you off eating. Should I run bait or lures there? I've been at Emerald Lake using barbless spinner. You can use whatever you like. You're still going to catch. Just fishing the right spots and use the right size hooks. What size hook you got on there? Size hook you using? Be right back. Alrighty. That's too big. Way too big. You want to use like maybe a hash 1 or a 2 7 is way too big. That's why you're probably not catching. Big hello, good morning. I've got a question. Go for it. Fire away. Keep missing bites while trolling. How do you get it? So normally, you see like there, see that rod's going? There you go. Look, now that's hooked on. The line sometimes will pull off to the left or right, and when it does that, don't be in a rush to pick it up, because sometimes the hook doesn't always set. So catching some pretty big walleye and pike. That's about it. Yeah, I would say probably, although the walleye do give a little bit more XP, I'd probably say go for the pike because the pike, you catch them at a very fast pace. They bite very quick. On the rod stand, how do you know when you've got a fish? The bite alarm would go off and it'd make a noise. If you haven't got bite alarms, then you can get a bell for your rod. If you can't put a bell on your rod, then you could either look at the tip of the rod moving, or if not, look at your fishing line. Keep your eye on the line and you'll see the line move. The second you see the line move, you know you're hooked up. You've got a triple strike going right now. You really are a pro at this game. It's just practice, man. I wouldn't say I'm better than anybody else. It's just practice. The more you play, the easier the game becomes. A new follower. Oh, that was loud. Also, what level do you have to be to get the big reels? I would say you can start to get better reels when you're around about level like 40-ish. Around about level 40 you can get better reels. Thank you for the follows. I think this one's a uni on here, boys. This one is. Yep. God, that's proper running, that one. You can play with me if you're on the same platform, yeah. How do you see fish? I just look at the screen. Then I can see the fish. Yeah, when you got a uni on, it does take a little bit longer to reel in, and they obviously pull your line out more. So if you want to get into an ocean map, you can either buy a DLC that'll get you there straight away, or if not, you just have to keep on playing the game a lot and just keep on grinding, and then eventually you'll get there. You do get some people say some strange things on this app, don't you? You really do. No, I'm not. No. $7.56. That wasn't bad. I'm gonna change this line after. To get reels like this, you need to be around about level 96 to 100. Or again, by buying a DLC, will get you it straight away. August the 4th, it is indeed. Oh, literally, that was rod after rod there. That was pretty good. Yeah, we normally get put on leaderboards. So you don't have to buy the DLC. You can get to the ocean map without ever buying the DLC. The DLC just gives you the chance to get into this place to start catching big fish instantly. But the name of the game is called Fishing Planet, and it's free on iOS, Android, and it's free on Xbox, PlayStation, PS4, PS5, PC. It's free itself on every platform. I used to play it. Yeah, there is lakes. There still is lakes, but they added some ocean maps. Yeah, they've came a long way from when they very first started till now. They've added so much stuff. When I first used to play it, there wasn't boats, there wasn't rod stands. You could only use one rod at a time. They've they've definitely made some big changes over the years. To get the boat that I've got is a DLC pack. I remember I caught this like £100 sturgeon in this river. Now the fish go up to just over £1,500 now. For this boat, the DLC for this boat, that's £50, but I wouldn't recommend buying that one. That's a pay to win scenario, that DLC. So the best DLC you can buy, which is for the same price, is this one here. This one's called Chemeleon Cruiser Pack, which that allow you to fish in Nomakuda, where I'm fishing right now. They give you 2 months premium. You get them rods and that boat, and you could definitely, even from level 0, like from level 1, you could get to max level in 2 months. You'd have 2 months premium, 2 months in real time to fish this place. You could definitely get to max level. It all depends on, I guess, how many hours you're playing per day. That makes a difference. Climb's loud. Thank you for the follow. The £12.50 pack. What, for Norway or for? Yeah, I'm guessing for Norway. A new follower. Oh wow, it's a bit early for it to be that loud. Thank you for the follow. Good morning. Yeah, we're targeting Black Marlin. Targeting Black Marlin. Then every now and again we'll hook up some striped marlin, bit of tuna as well. Ah, the kayak. Okay. I play on PC and I play on mobile.
A new follower.
It's definitely too early for that. Thank you for the follow. You falling asleep, Miss Bubs? Yeah, swordfish as well as black marlin, they both give good cash. They both give good XP, but I just go for the black marlin just because it's a faster bite ratio, that's all. They just bite quicker.
Was trying to feed the baby, now doing his bum.
The old bottle boy. I think that one was striped marlin, wasn't it? I think it was trophy. Yeah, some DLCs are really good and they are really worth it, but there's a few DLCs that are definitely not worth your money. Some of them are a little bit of a rip-off. Would you prefer to catch swordfish or black marlin? I don't mind either, but as I say, I always target the black marlin just because the bite ratio is faster. Sometimes it's not always about trying to catch a specific fish or even size. Sometimes it's to do with how fast you're hooking up. If you're hooking up fish at a fast pace, you are going to level up and you are going to make good money. Thank you for the follow, Ronnie. Hey, Matt, good morning. Good to see you again, Matt. I am on early indeed. I got on at, I think it was like 20 to 8, quarter to 8, something like that. Nice early start.
A new follower.
Cool, we got all the Ronnies coming in today. Just keep playing the game, man. That's how you get better. That's it. There's no secret trick to it. Just keep playing loads and eventually you become better. That's it. Just had my morning coffee. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've had mine. I'm half awake. We'll do another one later. We'll do another one later, then we'll be fully awake. I'm like that every morning when I first get up. That's the first thing I have to do. Get that kettle on. TW, good to see you again. How you doing? Good morning.
A new follower.
Oh, it's a bit too early. It's a bit too early. Thank you for the follow, though. What's everyone doing today? They should be out enjoying the sun. Should be out enjoying the sunshine, not sitting here watching me today. I would have probably went out myself, but I want to get on that grind a little bit. And I do have a new washing machine turning up today. And I had to get on my brother's credit card because my washing machine's gone to poop. Do you fish in real life? Because I do, yeah. I've been fishing in real life for just over 30 years. I've done lake fishing a couple of times, but I do prefer sea fishing. And the other bonus is I'm like one road away from the beach, so for me to go fishing, it's pretty easy to get to there. Unfortunately, I can't do river because there isn't one close enough, and for me to do lake, it's too costly, costs too much. So, and I don't have a way to get there either. So, I do more sea fishing than anything else. I've only started fishing, but I catch.
Message to you.
Yeah, sometimes it's not always about catching a fish, though. Sometimes it's nice just to be out in the open and getting some fresh air. God, I got 3 fans on. I've got 2 at the PC, one in my face, and doesn't even feel like any of them on. Can you drive that
It's
boat?
too hot.
Yeah, you can drive that boat. Of course you can. I'm driving it right now. I'm trolling. It is hot, yeah. It is indeed. It's going to get even hotter later. It's always in like around midday where it gets hotter, isn't it? Got 4 more days on Norway, then it runs out. What level are you at? How can you go to sea? You can either buy a DLC, or if not, just keep playing the game a lot until you level up more. The name of the game is called Fishing Planet. Free on every platform. Yeah, we're fishing in Nomakuda, yeah. The game itself is free. Doesn't cost anything. It's free on every platform. But if you want to buy a DLC, that depends on what DLC you want to buy. You don't have to, but
I'm going to come on to try and get this baby asleep.
you go try and get this baby asleep. Not yet. The minute I'm trying to get to 93 before it runs out. Yeah, you definitely just keep going for the Atlantic halibut. Cheapest. There is so many cheaper DLCs, but I'd probably say your next cheapest DLC that would be a really good one would be Conga River, which would be, I think that one's £33.50. But again, it does depend on where you are in the world. Will depend on the price and obviously what platform you're on and stuff. My pal had a 2-hour fish fight with it, then it came off. 2-hour fish fight. That was either a game bug or he didn't have a strong enough rod. I would have probably thought it was a game bug, to be honest. I've had that before. I'm in Turkey holiday. Oh, nice Turkey. I bet the weather's nice out there. I do halibut daytime, and then if there's good. I'd say nighttime works better for the Atlantic halibut, if I'm honest, man. Try fishing for them at night. At night, I mean, you can catch them in the daytime, yeah, but at night time they bite like crazy at night. And I would say don't go for Greenland shark at all. If you're after just trying to level up as quick as possible, don't mess around with the Greenland. The Greenland shark is nice to catch, good XP, but it's time consuming. It takes too long to reel
A
in.
new follower.
Thank you for the follow, Teddy. Yeah, just keep going for the Atlantic halibut. Don't bother with the Greenland shark at all. But then the time of you catching one Greenland shark is unique. You could probably catch about 3 of the Atlantic halibut. You like fishing? Me too, man. Me too. Whether it's real life or even on a game. See, the sturgeon are not bad to catch because they give pretty good XP as well. But the only problem is they're time consuming as well. They do take time to reel in. So yeah, Atlantic halibut for Norway's your best bet. Have any visions in real life? Do you actually go fishing in real life? Of course I do, man. Been fishing in real life for 30 years. Do you have any vision in real life? Do you do fishing in real life? Do you have a video about Mad Eye Buffalo? I do, yeah. That'll be in the playlist. We got videos of absolutely everything. Every mission, every map, every fish, every hotspot. Absolutely everything. Have you ever caught any pike in real life? No, there isn't a place for me to catch pike where I live. So if anything, it's more sea fishing that I do more than anything else. We definitely got to change the line after on this one. I'm at 30%. I was meant to do that before, and I didn't. Do you get paid for streaming, or do people pay you for information? I wouldn't really say so. No, I mean every now and again we get the odd donation, rarely, but no, I don't actually get paid for it. No, I just give the information just to try and make people's gameplay that little bit more enjoyable. That's it. Well, I haven't had one rip me out to 550 foot for a while. That's different. I think you go fishing today in real life. I'm expecting a delivery, that's why. I know I could lose it, but trying to reel that in whilst the boat's moving, silly. That'll take too long. We managed to keep it on there though, luckily enough. Oh, the seagulls are up. I hear them. What's the biggest donation you've ever had? I think £50 is the biggest. It's our biggest donation. What's your max drag? 1 bar away from from the top. But that might not work the same for you unless you got the same rod. Same rod, same reel, same line. Oh my God. 600 foot out there. What is going on? No, we're fishing in Nomakuda. It is roadblocks, yeah. You must have seen it before. Oh yeah, all the time, man. Sometimes it's best just to just agree with it. Yep. Which is called Nomakuda, yeah. Oh, we do in the summer we do a lot, yeah, but in the winter not as much. More in the summer. I think that second cup of coffee's calling me. I was gonna wait until later, but that's your fault, Matt. Now you mentioned it. It's making me think about it. I don't go fishing in real life. I do go fishing in real life. Why are you sitting here on my stream? Why didn't you go fishing in real life? That's the question. Man, we're having some crazy, silly people coming through the stream this morning, I tell you. I haven't got to get up to make my coffee. Your wife does that? Oh, well. You got it good.
A new follower.
How's it going, Tristan? Thank you for the follow as well, man. You got it good. If you get to lay in bed and she makes you coffee, come on, I'm doing something wrong. I don't think in 21 years of my missus, I don't think she's got up and done that. 21 years. I would think fishing game would feel the same as real fishing. Why do you think that? Why are you telling me to go and do it in real life? Why am I playing a game? Bit of a silly thing to say, isn't it? If you just said that, you just made yourself look very stupid. How you doing, Lotch? Good morning. We're fishing in Nomakuda. Sitting on my PC now, fella, and she's making breakfast for the kids. Oh wow. You got a good one there, man. You got a good one there.
A new follower.
I love this game pass. It's time till I can until I can next hit the water. Indeed. Indeed, 100%. But to say it wouldn't feel the same as real fishing? Well, it's definitely not the same as real fishing. You haven't got an actual rod in your hand, but it is just a game. How do you have time to sit and play this boring? I mean, if it's boring, you don't have to watch, do you? You can continue to keep scrolling. I'm not asking you to watch. If you don't like it, move on. Very simple. In some ways, when you get a lot of silly people like this, I feel like putting my chat on subscribers only, or just turning comments off completely. But sometimes it is nice to have a bit of a laugh with these plunkers. How do people find fishing boring? I don't know. Some people do. Some people do. I've always looked at it as a sport. It's nice to play the fish. It's also nice sometimes putting, when you catch some of those big fish, it is nice to put them back. That's the game, not really fishing, is it? Well, if it's not fishing, what is it? It's not like I'm playing a card game, is it? You know? What does it look like I'm playing? Oh, the man, you blocked him. You shouldn't have bothered to block him, man. I was having fun with him. I appreciate you looking out for me, but you're always going to get idiots. Sure, fella. One reason I gave up streaming. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes, some days it does. It depends on what mood I'm in. Today I'm in one of those a little bit sarcastic moods. So, although I'm being respectful when people are saying stupid stuff, I don't mind saying stupid stuff back with precaution. But yeah, sometimes it can really mess with your mental health, you know. Sometimes it can when people say stupid stuff. But yeah, it depends on what mood I'm in. Ain't no one gonna destroy my vibe today, no matter what anybody says. Ain't no one gonna destroy it. Sometimes you can get it like, I don't know, like day after day after day. I think that's when it kills my vibe sometimes. When I just get people saying stupid stuff for about 3 or 4 days in a row. It does, yeah. It wears you down. It's just keyboard warriors at the end of the day, isn't it? But it's still, I just don't understand the point when some people, like, if they don't like to watch, or they don't like you, or they haven't got nothing nice to say, why even bother to comment, you know? I'm new to the game. I'm at Emerald Lake 17. What should I do? As soon as you get to level 18, go straight over into Everglades, Florida. Good place to fish. That's when the game gets a bit better. Holy fish. That is huge. Yeah, it's not a bad size, that one. I do go a little bit bigger. Yeah, streaming is hard work. Some people say you got to have like what do they say? Not no, it's not nerves. Like, you got to be thick-skinned. That's what people say. You got to be thick-skinned to stream, and I wouldn't even say it's that. You know, as I say, some days I won't even pay any attention to it at all. It won't bother me. And then some days you just think, you know what? Why am I even doing this? Why am I sitting here trying to help people when people keep coming in and just cussing me up? The name of the game is called Fishing Planet, and it's free on every platform. Unfortunately, though, you do have to meet a lot of plunkers first. I mean, you have to meet a lot of rude people and a lot of people who's going to troll you and say stupid stuff. You'll meet a lot of those, and then once you keep on blocking them, keep getting rid of the people that are disrespectful and rude, then after a while you'll then end up with a community of good people where people say hello to each other and people are respectful. Do you have a boat? No, I don't have a boat, man. I have no boat. I'm fishing on the rocks. I was brought up to think if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Same here, man. That's how I was brought up. Exactly that. Exactly that. As 100% spot on. You know, sometimes your opinion doesn't always count, does it? Whether you like what somebody's doing or don't like it. You know, just do whatever makes you happy. You haven't necessarily got to, you know, just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you got to give someone else a bad day, or just because your life is not going very good at the minute doesn't mean you have to be rude to other people. Please, money. Yeah, how much would you like? Oh, I have a little tiny. You're not missing out on much. What? You have a little tiny. You're not missing out on much. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah. Thank you for the follow. Some days, but it's really good. Some days we won't get any trolls in for a long time, and then sometimes they just come out the woodwork. They just make an appearance. That is what it is. I do feel sorry for some of the bigger streamers as well, though. You know, I mean, me, I get trolled a lot, and I get a lot of people saying comments about me wearing glasses or stupid stuff. But for some of the bigger streamers, where there's a lot more trolls, I think most of the time they just ignore it or just don't even bother to read chat. I mean, most big streamers don't read chat. To be fair, most of them don't. What's the best map for XP? No Makuda, definitely. Tiniest type of boat. Okay. We learn something new every day. Never too old to learn. God, my fan's not sitting correctly. What car do you drive? I don't drive a car. I drive a motorbike. What car do you drive? No, you're going to say you don't drive a car, you drive a motorbike. I have never heard of that make. Is that a car or what is that? 1998. Looks unbreakable. Never even heard of it. Never heard of it. I'm a greedy bugger and got both, mate. You only live once, man. You only live once. And the best saying I've ever heard is, what is the point in being the richest man in the graveyard? Which is a true fact. You cannot take your money with you, can you? So spend it whilst you can. Valking pack or Chameleon? Yeah, the Chameleon Cruiser pack's definitely the best DLC you can get. Quickest way to get XP, quickest way to level up, and making millions of cash daily, easy. The XP grind is very easy. One of the most reliable cars ever made, and that's a well-known fact. Can't be that much of a well-known fact. I've never even heard of it. Can't be that reliable. I've never heard of that in my life. And I know a fair amount about cars. You got it for free? Nice. Am I snagged on? Does it look like I'm snagged? There must be some snag if I'm snagged up. Yeah, but you don't drive cars. I don't drive cars. I used to drive cars, but I still know about cars. Just because I drive a motorbike does not mean that I don't know about cars. But you are, I'm guessing, probably in a different country. That's probably why I've never heard of that car. Oh, nice. That was a unique big eye. 350. And we're about to rank up soon. I didn't manage to rank up yesterday because the PC got to what It's Japanese. It's Toyota. Why didn't you just say it's a Toyota? Then I would have known. Yeah, Toyota's not a bad brand of car. It's quite a indestructible car. They do last well. Should have just said it's a Toyota. Toyota, in fact, Toyota have actually made a lot of different types of cars, and all, haven't they? They really have. Oh, that one trolled me. You're playing up there. He's doing flips. He's having a good time. I do like cars, yeah, but I've always I've definitely drove more motorbikes than cars. I've always been into motorbikes, even when I was a kid. And they make the 2JZ motor. It's the best motor ever made. To go more left. Yeah, you know, I don't mind you asking questions, man. I drive a Piaggio, which is an Italian bike, I think. I think it's Italian, or is it German? No, I think it's German. I don't know. It's one of them. It's Italian or German. I think it is. No, I don't know. It's one of them. Do you still play the horror fishing game? That was just a demo at the moment. When it releases, I probably will do the. I probably will end up getting it as the base game. Yeah. A German BMW. Nice. Yeah, BMW's been a big brand for many years, hasn't it? For cars and bikes.
New follower.
Oh, that one's running well.
A new follower.
Thank you for the follow. Do you think that Fishing Planet paid to win? What? Oh yeah, Hondas are very reliable bikes as well. I mean, even I've never, I don't know so much about Honda cars, but I would imagine they're quite reliable as well. Honda is good. I had a Honda motorbike before. Very reliable. Never broke down once.
A new follower.
Gosh, that's loud. Thank you for the follow. Their cars are okay. Some are good, some can be pretty average. You know what, Jasper? You're kind of coming across to me as one of those petrol head guys who absolutely love cars and engines and that sort of stuff. That's the vibe I'm getting from you. It's been looked after, mate. It will run forever. That's the way I look at it. If you look after it, it'll look after you. That's the way I've always looked at it. I think like Honda, but also Piaggio. Like Piaggio's been, I don't even know how many Piaggios I've had over the years. I mean, I've had a Piaggio Vespa, Piaggio Fly, um, Piaggio Melody. I've had Piaggio Zippo was my very first ever one. I've had a lot of Piaggios, and they've always been quite reliable bikes as well. But then I've always bought my bikes second hand, and always had to do some sort of repair on it. I don't think I've ever bought a motorbike and not had to repair at least something. But I buy it, do the repairs. Once I've done the repairs, it's a very good bike. So some people don't look after it, do they? I think it's bizarre as well that some people they sell stuff knowing that it needs repairs. I couldn't do that personally myself. I mean, the bike that I brought, he didn't tell me about the brake light. He told me about the battery being a bit funny, which there is nothing wrong with the battery, and I brought a new one for nothing, so that was a waste of money. But we'll still put it in there anyway. But he just didn't drive it enough, so the alarm and immobilizer kept draining the battery. Oh, that's loud. Thank you for the follow, Caden. Love my Suzuki. Oh, you've got Suzuki, nice. Yeah, they're good brands as well. I think normally if you go for like it doesn't even have to be a decent brand, but if you do go for something that is branded and you look after it, it would last. It would literally last a lifetime. It really would. You just need to look after it. I mean, the one thing I've always done is, I always check my brake pads, make sure that I'm not scoring down on the discs, because that's expensive repair. I always make sure the oil's been changed. I always make sure the front forks are okay and not leaking. Like I do literally check everything down to as much knowledge as I know, and if there's something that I think needs to be done, replaced or repaired, and I can't do it, I'll 99% of the time I'll Google it. Thank you for the follow, bro. Yeah, 99% of the time I will Google it. I don't mind taking it into the garage, but I like repairing stuff myself. One, because I enjoy doing stuff like that, but I also like to repair it myself because I trust myself, Taking it into a garage, I know they are qualified and I'm technically not, so I know they would do a good job and they would keep me safe on the road. But I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that I've fixed it rather than a garage. And that's no disrespect to any mechanic in any way. It really isn't. I just like to, yeah, whether it's a motorbike or push bike, an electric bike, I've always done repairs myself. And I'm still alive to this day, so I must have done something right. And that's the way I look at it. I don't like taking it to a garage for repairs. I'd rather do it myself. I mean, the only thing I probably would find difficult is maybe restocking the whole entire engine, taking it out the frame completely, putting a new one in, which I could do it, but I just wouldn't have the space or a place to do that. If I had a place to do that, I could do that as well. That's the only thing that I cannot do. Other than that, I can pretty much do everything else. Want to upgrade next year to a Honda Africa Twin. I had it was only a 125, but I had it was a Honda Pez. That was a pretty nippy bike that for a 125. It did pull off nice. That was a pretty quick bike. I am planning next year myself to get my proper license, full license done rather than keep running CBTs, because although they're good, they do give you a bit of a refresher, you know, help you be a bit more safe on the road, and you learn from bad habits and stuff. But yeah, I really want to get that full license done next year. That's the plan. I've got a lot of bills to sort out first, but that's my plan for next year. Hopefully we can do it. Let's see why we can't. We all got to have something to look forward to. That's my thing to look forward to. The name of the game is called Fishing Planet, and it's free on every platform. What platform's best to play on? I would say PC, just because the graphics look slightly better. But I'd also say PC because the updates come out quicker on the PC. So if you want to get those updates quick, be one of the first to play it when them updates drop, and then playing this game on PC is probably the best way to go. Yeah, I'm gonna get some coffee in a minute. I did say I was gonna, didn't I? And I
A new
didn't. Oh wow, that's definitely too early for it. Thank you for the follow though. Good morning, Steve. How you doing, man?
A new follower.
Cool. One more, and we rank up. Thank you for the follower there as well. We even, I think we went past it, didn't we? Oh no, we're slightly off.
A new follower.
Theo with a follow, thank you, bro. Cool. We had a bit of a follow chain then, didn't we? It's literally follow after follow after follow. I'd definitely say it's easier to try and grow your account on TikTok compared to YouTube. The amount of followers that we get on TikTok a day compared to YouTube is just there's such a massive difference. I'm fishing in Nomakuda. Oh gosh. That trolled me. I think it's coffee time, isn't it? I think it is. The Ashguard rod is good, but I do prefer the Kodo cage, to be honest. I think the Ashguard has too much bend in the rod, which feels like it takes longer to reel in. Although it's a little bit of a stronger rod, it definitely feels like it takes longer. Right, I'm going to be AFK for a few minutes, peeps. Just whilst I quickly give myself some coffee going. I'm going to need it. It's going to be a long old day. Yeah, yeah, we've got literally everything that you need to know about this game. We've got it all on YouTube as videos. So yeah, if you need any guidance, check it out. Give me one sec, peeps. I'm gonna get the kettle going. And get some H2O as well. Stocked up. Okay, right, we're going to respond to that one. That one's getting an instant block. Please be respectful in the chat. If you don't, you will be removed. It's pointless. Update now, slow down. I'm on this mark. I hope nothing will change. Yeah, I don't mind tea as well. I prefer coffee, but I don't mind tea. Tea's alright. If I can't get coffee, I'll take tea. Three more levels to go, just made 91. Nice. You could probably do that today if you've got enough hours. You got enough hours to put in, you could do that today. You can get there. As soon as you get to know Makuda, though, definitely come here, man. You'll level up so quick. You won't even be thinking about the leveling. You'll just focus on the cash, how much cash you're earning, and before you know it, you'll be max level. That's what I ended up doing in the end after I lost so much money. I lost 90 million cash in Norway, and then I came into here to Nomakuda with no money at all, and then managed to build up 380 million cash from fishing here. Yeah, the willpower. I know that feeling. It is a grind. Some days it's all right. Like some days I jump on and I can play for so many hours sometimes. And then some days I just feel like, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. I feel like I'm burned. We all get days like that. Yeah, when you got ADHD, that's hard as well. One of my mates are like that. He's like, I don't know how you stick to the same game. Like obviously I do play other games, but he's like, I don't know how you play that game so much. He's like, I can't do it. He plays games for around about an hour or two, then he has to change to something else because it doesn't stimulate his mind. It's surprising. There you go. That got us a rank. It is surprising how many. Oh wow, we got 6 bait coins. Normally it's only 1. Yeah, it's quite surprising how much ADHD can actually affect people. You know, never used to back in the day, but there's so many different types of forms of ADHD now. You have ADHD as well. Yeah, there is a lot of different forms of it. Like one of my nephews, he's got it as well, and I kind of feel sorry for him a little bit. Like the poor guy, he can't sit down. Like he physically he can never sit down. He's standing all the time. The only time he's I wouldn't even say sitting. The only time he lays down is when he's literally to the point of exhaustion, and then he lays down to go to sleep. Other than that, even just having a conversation, he don't sit. He just stands all the time. I don't have a tablet anymore. It was making me feel really good, but it just wasn't. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Sometimes some medication for stuff like that can help people a lot. Some people say that it makes them feel different and doesn't make them feel themselves. They can't be themselves. I generally believe, you know, you have to accept people for the way they are. Not everyone's perfect. Everyone in this world has got a problem. And if they say they haven't, they're just absolutely lying. Everyone's got problems, man. Whether it's ADHD, depression, or anxiety and stuff. Everyone's got different problems. Shame the world ain't a little bit more understanding. How do I put 2 rods on my boat? Depends on what boat you have. You're level 49, but what boat do you have? What boat is it? Do you know the name of the boat? The red one? The red one. You on about? It's like an orangey reddy colour, which is the Conga pack, or the pure red one, the dark red one. Does it have like a glass windshield? Cool. That's a small, unique stripe marlin, that one. The Dipno River one. Yeah, some boats you can't on that one. Some boats only allow you to use one rod. So if you want to use two rods, you either need to rent a boat or buy a different DLC, one or the other. You got two holders on it. Well, then just look at the rod. If you've got two holders on it, it should let you use it. Just have a rod in your hand, and then just look at it, and then it should let you place it. Some of them do have two rod holders in case you have someone else on your boat with you, but most of the time, if you have two rod holders on there, you can normally use two rods. Someone was doing the mission, and I caught the Night Wizard Razor, Wind Razor. I like all of the missions. They're all good. Oh, there you go. That's the pack for the Chimaleon Cruiser pack. That's the boat that you get. Then you've got the one. Unlucky Jess. I haven't seen you for a while. Where in the world have you been hiding? Robbed. You got two out of three. That's not bad. 2 out of 3. Oh, you got 3 out of 3. It was delayed. There you go. Where you been? Oh, thanks for the heart, me. What you been up to? What you been doing? Have you been out in this this hot weather? Yeah, I ain't seen you for a little bit. Falling down rabbit holes. What? Well, that tells me that you've been out, so that's good. So nice. The weather's been terrible, and it was so hot yesterday. Oh my god. I don't mind the heat. I can't stand it when the humid's like bad. Humidity's bad. I went to Brum last week. Oh, okay. And loved it. Twisted my ankle. Only you can do that. Only you could do that. How comes you went up to Brumfold? Did you just a day out, or go see a friend or something? It's good you've been out. Better than staying indoors all the time. When I saw my #1 mod. Oh, good. Nice. Met them for the first time. That's good. How did they seem in real life? Were they the same? Sometimes it's good like that. Sometimes you can, the people that are online, when it comes to meeting them in real life, sometimes they're not always the same, are they? But it's good when you manage to find someone who's sweeter than you meet them in real life and they're the same way. Didn't want to leave. Ah, that's good. At least you've been out and about, getting a bit of fresh air. That's an improvement for you. What are you up to today? What's your plans for today? You looking to move up there? Cool. Wow. Resting your ankle. You should get one of them. What are they called? Tuber grips. They're like the elasticated thing. Get one of those. Put one of those on it. It's cheaper than down here, and they're friendlier. Well, I think anywhere up north's cheaper, isn't it? I was talking to this guy called Boulders. He's up in Scotland, and we was comparing some of the prices the other day. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. And it is definitely a lot cheaper up north. It's because we're near the coast. When you're near the coast, everything's just, it's like tourist attractions, isn't it? So they just crank their prices up insane on everything. Definitely a lot cheaper up north. I'm glad you're good anyway. Yeah, near the coast and near London. Yeah, that's always. I lived in London for a few years, many years back, and even back then, the prices wasn't that cheap. I couldn't imagine how much it is up there now. Cool. I'm back on the road as well, Jess as well. I'm back on the road. I'm driving again. I got a motorbike now. I stopped driving for about 6 years because of COVID. But I lent a hefty chunk of money off of one of my mates. Got a new motorbike, so it's nice to be back out on the road. Give a little bit of independence, but it's just nice to be out in the fresh air as well. So I got my coffee. I've already got it. It's my second cup today. I won't have any more after that. I always limit myself. I never used to. I was so bad with drinking too much. Now I won't have. Normally two, maybe three at a push, depending on the time of the day. But I try not to have more than two a day now. I was really bad with it at one point. You're #1. Well, that's my second one, but then I have been up since I think I fell asleep about 3:30, 4:45. Then I was up at 5 because my brother came here this morning, so I have been up early. I got on stream about 20 to 8, 7:45 this morning. Well, the fluff, that's usual. That's usual for me. I normally have about an hour, 2 hours sleep. That's normally what I have. I run better like that though. If I have too much sleep, I feel like I'm worn out, like I've done too much. If I have too much sleep, anywhere between an hour to maybe 3 hours at a push, and then I feel quite refreshed. I feel good, ready to go. I don't know how some people say they sleep like 6, 8 hours. I mean, I know they say that's meant to be the average, but I yeah, I think the longest I've ever had is about 4 or 5 hours, and I felt really rough after that. I just can't. I can't do long hours. You're at 3 or 4 at the minute. I think the heat as well, isn't it? I think the heat makes a lot of people not sleep as much at night. Makes them irritated, or they keep moving left and right all the time. Yeah, I wondered where you went. I haven't seen you for a short minute. Did you end up? Have you not had any information about any results? When was that? That was like the end of May, weren't it? You ain't. You should definitely contact them. I mean, they always say no news is good news, but that was like the end of May. We're now in August. Surely it shouldn't take that long. Chase it, they can't find it. They've probably gone and lost it, haven't they? They probably lost it, and then they probably say that you have to go and do it again. Pain in the backsides. They definitely don't have enough people in the NHS. They definitely need more people. But not many people want to work for them because the pay is terrible. I don't get paid enough. I mean, I think like firefighters and stuff, they should be on a good wage. You know, they put their life at risk to go into a burning building, knowing that they might not come out of it. And the same goes as like people who work in the NHS. They're saving people's lives. They're keeping them alive. Yeah, they should be on better pay than what they are. Even like some cleaning jobs can pay better than NHS, which is absolutely insane. It's not right. Especially those surgeons and stuff like that, Cool. They do deserve something. You went fishing? No way. Do you know what was it like? Like a river, or a lake, or was you fishing in the sea? The name of the game is called Fishing Planet, and it's free on every platform. Oh, river, nice. That's one of my life goals. That is, I can't do it yet. I got to wait until the kids grow up because it costs too much money, and I'd have to buy a fly rod and all that, and travel there and back as well. That is one of my life goals, though. I do plan to do that when the kids grow up a bit more and they're living their own life. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. Just put on a pair of shorts, go barefoot, stand in the middle of a river. I don't even care if I didn't catch a fish. Just stand in the middle of a river and just do a bit of fishing whilst it's flowing down. It's one of my life goals. I'd like to do that one day. Unfortunately, where I am, there ain't no rivers close by. They're so far away. Slimy bream, is that what you caught, was it? You caught some bream? Eels are the worst for slime. I absolutely, yeah. Oh, I don't like catching eels. They mess all your line up and they spin around about 1,000 miles an hour. Slime everywhere. They are the worst. Did you keep it or did you put it back? Bream are actually a pretty decent tasting fish, to be honest. For a bet. Yeah, they are good. They are good tasting fish. So, what's your plans for the week? Have you got anything planned for this week or for the weekend? Feel like you've abandoned me a little bit. I haven't heard from you for so long. I feel like you have abandoned me slightly. Want to do fishing together? Can fish together, but not on the same boat because I'm trolling. But you're more than welcome to join the same lobby. Yeah, to complain. That's what you got planned for the week, to complain. If your ankle don't get better, you might have to take a trip to the docks, maybe, or even up to the hospital. Keep an eye on it. Other people here. Oh, I've had quite a lot of trolls in this morning, to be honest.
A new follower.
Cool, wow. That was loud. Thank you for the follow. I've already been checked over by. Oh, okay. What did they say? Did they say probably you sprained it, I guess? Bad sprain. Yeah, you need to get one of those tuber grips.
Santa Rosa.
Yeah, sneakily. Just making sure you're awake. The coffee will wake me up. Oh, I hope so, anyway. My wash machine packed up and all. I got a new wash machine coming today. I did some washing. I never thought like a washing machine could do it, but yeah, I did some washing. I opened up the door, and there was actually like proper smoke coming out of the washing machine. So I had to get a new one. I was going to wash it by hand, but I think I'm getting a bit too old for stuff like that. You overloaded it? No, it's not, no, I wouldn't really say it's overloading because it's only my washing. Like it's only me in it, but I ain't got to wash anyone else's clothes. It's only my clothes. It's more. Like I probably had that washing machine for. Oh, I don't know. At minimum 10 years. Easy 10 years. I've had that washing machine. Could even be longer, but at minimum 10 years. So it's lasted. It's lasted a long time. Don't think that's bad. If you have to buy a new washing machine every 10 years, that's pretty good going. Wear and tear, yeah, over the years, yeah. Obviously, I used to use it a lot when, because I said I was talking to my brother about it, and he was like, when Miss Bubs used to stay at yours all the time with the kids, so then he was saying, I had that washing machine even when he used to live here as well, my brother. And then Geordie as well. When they used to live here, I used to have it then. So it's got to be, yeah, it's definitely got to be more than 10 years old. Easy, more than 10 years old. And that's pretty, that's still pretty good. If a washing machine lasts you 10 years, it's not bad, is it? Always goes at the worst time though, doesn't it? It's typical. It had to break when I borrowed money. Always the way. The name of the game is called Fishing Planet, and it's free on every platform. Oh my god, Femix. 10 to 10. 10 to 10. Thanks for the heartbeat, bro. 10 to 10 in the morning. 10 to 10.
Send heartbeat.
Yeah, I know. We appreciate the heartbeat. 10 to 10, and you're up. You've definitely pooped your bed, haven't you? That is extremely early for him. I told you I'd get up around this time. You said that yesterday, but that was more like 11 o'clock, not 10
I
o'clock.
told you I'd get up around this time.
Not 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock I could maybe expect to see you, but 10 to 10. Femix, ignore him. He's just jealous. What time did you go to sleep? Did you have a late one? 2 a.m.? Oh, that's not too bad then. You got a good amount.
I'd laugh green.
Got a lot, actually. 2 a.m. till 10. Cool.
Julian,
Yeah, he's jelly. I'll be mightily shocked if I ever slept for that long, I tell you. I don't think I've ever slept that long. So what's your plans for today, Femix? Doing a bit of gaming or what are you up to? I'm not sure yet.
not sure yet.
I'm gonna try and stay on stream all day as long as my PC don't get too hot again. Yesterday it was so bad. I couldn't even put my hand on it yesterday. It is really hot now, but I can put my hand on it. Couldn't even put my hand on it yesterday. I've got the new washing machine coming, and I probably won't. I've got to do some washing, but I probably won't plumb it in straight away. I'll wait for that to turn up and just kind of leave it in the hallway until I plumb it in.
A new follower.
Cool, wow. Thank you for the follow. Only 28 today, yeah. It's a lot better today than what it was yesterday. I got to 36 in here yesterday. At the minute, I'm at 24. It get a bit hotter when it comes towards the afternoon. 12, 1, 2-ish. It's not as humid today as well, I don't think. It was really humid yesterday. Keep missing bites. Yeah, that does happen, man. I've done it myself sometimes. I pick the rod up too quick and I miss it. So probably better off looking at the line. Look at your line rather than the rod. Wait for the line. Sometimes the line will move off to the left. But don't pick it up straight away. Wait, because sometimes it'll move to the left and then it'll stop and come back. Sometimes the hook doesn't always set. So just have a little bit more patience with it. Wait until you see the line move to the left. Either see a splash on the water or your line moving all over the place like that. There you see. I ain't picking it up. That hook didn't set then. The rod was moving a little bit. The line was moving a little bit. Sometimes the hook doesn't always set to the fish. So, yeah. Don't pick it up too quick. I mean, even myself, sometimes I still sometimes pick it up and it's not there. Sometimes it does happen. Just have a little bit of patience. Wait for it to proper run. You'll either see the rod bend like crazy or you'll see the line going all over the place. It's normally a good indication for it. I got on the stream at like about 20 to 8 this morning, Femix. 20 to 8. I said I'd be on for 8 o'clock. I was early for a change. No, that one didn't. I think this one's going to be a slow day. We ran those markers. Didn't set either. Yeah, I think that's going to be a rough day, that one. On change day, sometimes you get those. I don't want to waste any more time on it. Ripping some coins. Ripping a lot of coins. That was robbery. You playing this game? Yeah, sometimes sometimes you get days like that where you just don't hook up fish. Or you can hook up fish, but it's just a lot slower pace. Just get it. It just happens. I don't waste too much time when it's like that. I just jump to the next sunny morning. And I spend a lot on bait coins. I have. Yeah, I have. I don't even know how much I've done. I have spent a lot on bait coins over the years. Normally I buy them in big bulk though. I haven't brought none for a while because I ended up exchanging the boat for bait coins. So I've been alright for a while.
A new follower.
Do I know it with the follow? Tempted to look at this one. I don't think that's a very big fish on the other rod. Oh, on this one either by the looks of it. But it was a uni. Because that one was time consuming, we totally missed that mark there. I'll rerun that one again. That trolled it. Oh, no, it's still there. I've been up in reverse.
A new follower.
Oh my gosh, that was loud. Thank you for the follow, bro. Good morning, MK. How you doing, bro? Good to see you again. Yeah, we got an early start this morning. Started about 20 to 8. Nice starting early. Get on that cash grind. A little bit off there. Hey, Duke W, I haven't seen you for a short minute. How you doing, man? We did come off there a bit. So about spamming yesterday. That's all good, man. You get a lot of people that spam. You ain't the only one. What time is it for you? It's literally just hit 10 a.m. for me. How come you stream so early? I stream early because, well, it's not just early. I try and stream all different times, so that way it gives other people a chance over the world. You know, different time zones and stuff. Gives other people a chance for them to come into the stream, say hello. It's 10 a.m. for you as well. How you been, man? I haven't seen you for a long time. Been busy with life and stuff, I'm guessing, or work or whatever. Cool. This one's a slow day as well. There's that then, but it is slow. You ran both of those markers there.
A new follower.
Cool. Well, I don't think that tone's ever settle. Thanks for the follow, Harry. Good. Been camping for 2 weeks. Oh, nice. Well, got good weather for it. Why not? Did you enjoy it? You have a good time? Gonna go on a fishing trip for 2 weeks. Cool. You living the dream, man. You living the dream. Yeah, it's definitely a bit slower for this day. I'll run it back, see how it goes. Then just fishing for bass and carp. Nice. As long as you catch anything, it's still nice. Good to be out in the open. Good to be out in the fresh air. Oh, that one trolled me good.
A new
Gonna
follower.
go fishing again in 2 days. Thanks for the follow, Sam. Cool. You're a busy man. Always good to be busy as well. When you're bored, your brain thinks too much. So it's always good to keep yourself busy. Always keep busy. Are you back again? How you doing, man? Oh, I think I had a bit of interest there. I had a splash. Yep, and I saw a splash. Ah, mahi. Nice looking fish, them, aren't they? What's up, man? How you doing? Good morning. How you doing, Tyler? I'm all right, man. I'm max level, which is 110, and then I'm rank 92. Cool. You're very far away from where I'm at. I'm in the UK. How can you target Pacific fish? So different fish like different size hooks, different fish. Some prefer bait, some prefer lures. For me, I'm targeting black marlin, so I'm using plugs, which work very well. They like the plugs. You just have to kind of figure out what they like. Once you figure out what they like, you can then target that Pacific fish that you're trying to get. You in the UK as well? Well, the heat yesterday was bad.
Have you seen the Grey State game?
Grey State? What's that?
A game you may like.
Yeah, you say that, and then it'll be the worst horror game I've ever seen. I'm playing the game right now. I am using bread. Is that good for fish? All bait's good for fish. All bait is. You just have to fish in the right location. Fish in the right location. Use the right size hook. Tuna. Are you on Lone Star? On a kayak, fishing, getting it? Yeah, casting here like lily pads. What size hook are you using? Spinning. We're trolling. Good to see you again, Phil. I'm doing good, man. Thank you. How you doing? Well, that one's ripping out the line. Yo, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, not doing too bad, thank you, Bert. Heat's heat's a little bit terrible. How hot it's been, but other than that, all good. How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, I did see that, Phil. Yeah, thank you, man. You're doing good. Nice. And we like to hear. And you know when there's a uni there? Well, sometimes some unis are smaller than others, so sometimes you can read them in, and then you kind of hang the fish off of there, and then when it goes into the next picture mode, you can kind of tell like that. Or in some cases, if it's a black marlin as unique, it'll pull you out quite a lot. So that's another way how you can tell. You added a sofa to your setup, yeah. My PC's in the front room, so that's in the background. Yeah, worms will probably work better. And then what size hook you got on there? They're both very good to catch. Swordfish and black marlin. They both give the same around about the same cash, same XP. But I just prefer going for black marlin because the bite ratio is faster. Happy very late birthday. Yeah, it was definitely very late. that was beginning of May. I appreciate it though. Thank you, man. At least you remembered. Surely we should get to 400 million cash today. Surely we should. We'll have a look in a minute, see how much we're at. I think we was just over, fraction over 380 when we started. That's a good run there. Going again. Right. Just woke up from a 10-hour sleep. Ooh. That was a lot of sleep. No worries, GW. If I don't catch you, have a good one, man. Thanks for coming in and saying hello there. Appreciate it. I haven't got that much sleep in a while. So your body played catch up for you. Sometimes it's nice. It makes you feel a bit more refreshed when you've had a bit more sleep than normal. Sometimes it can make you feel even more tired though. No worries, bro. Catch you later. Thanks for coming in. $188,000 cash for that. That is not bad. Well, that was almost instant, that one. It's about to put the rods out and turn the boat around. Didn't even get a chance. Now I'll check that one. When you're at low level, you want to keep every fish. Keep every fish you can. Because no matter what, every fish you catch, you're going to get the XP anyway. But when you're a low level, keep every fish. It doesn't matter if it fills up your net. You can jump to the next day. Always keep every fish, because if you don't keep every fish, you won't get the cash. So keep every fish, and then when you do jump to the next day, it'll empty out your net, and then you'll get the cash. So always keep every fish that you catch, no matter the size, no matter what fish it is. Always keep it. Good morning. Do not like the stream. Be respectful. Yeah, dear Roland. Good morning, man. The update was meant to drop yesterday. It didn't in the end. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe they're having some hiccups with it. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I put a rod down and pick the other rod up because you never know. Could have a bigger fish on the other rod. How do you put the anchor down? What are you playing on? What are you, what platform are you on? Yeah, strange. I've been on the grind early this morning, Roland, really early. I got on it like 20 to 8 my time this morning. 20 to 8. Oh, that's a decent size tuna. For Xbox, I think it's RB if I remember rightly. Let me have a quick look. It's either RB or LB. No. LB. Press LB. I wouldn't bother to drop the anchor though if you're catching very big fish. You're catching very big fish, not a good idea because it'll take it longer to reel in. Early bird catch the worm. My mum always used to say that to me. I used to say to her, I don't like getting up early. She's like, you have to, because only early birds get the worms. Also, I wanted to get on a bit early because I had to jump off stream a bit earlier yesterday. At the minute, it's not too bad. I can touch the PC. It's just hot at the minute, but yesterday the PC was so hot I literally couldn't even put my hand on the PC. That's how hot it was. Well, it's meant to be a bit cooler today, so hopefully we can stream longer. That's the plan. So what did you do yesterday? You have a good day yesterday? I know you said you was doing something. Did you go out with your son or something like that, or did you do anything exciting? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've got 4 kids myself, 3 girls and 1 boy. Yeah, it was too hot to do anything. Yeah, it's ridiculous how hot it was yesterday. Again, I'm not always too bothered about the heat. I can't stand it when it's really humid. It just makes you feel like you can't breathe. It's disgusting. It really is horrible. What'd you play on? I play on PC. PC and mobile. Oh yeah, it's always like that. It's the way the UK weather is. One day it'll be really hot, next day it'll be snowing, day after it'll be really hot, then it'll be a thunderstorm. And you click when you want to throw your bait out, so you can just press RT on your Xbox controller. Just press RT and it just casts it out. If you want a position cast, so you want to cast it to a specific spot, and then press LT first, then RT. The room is full all the time. I'll try later. Try getting a room yourself. If you manage to get in a room yourself and it's not full, then I'll join yours. For PlayStation, it'll be R2, just to cast. If you want to position cast it, press L2, and then after R2. How much are we at now? 383. Yeah, I want to try and get as close to 400 mil today as possible, or if not, hopefully hit it. No, I do not want to bother your followers, bro. Keep fishing, keep going. I am just a passenger. Oi, you're not a passenger. You're part of the team, man. You ain't a passenger. You're part of the team. Have a look. See, if you manage to get into a room without 10 people in there, I'll join you. It was that. Oh, Lewis, thanks for joining the team, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Send a heartbeat.
Keep in your room. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, stay here. Personal best £1,544.
A new follower.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm doing bad about nearly 10:30. We've had 39 followers already this morning. It's been pretty good. Where's that tuna? Yellowfin. You have a personal DJ now? It sounds like it, doesn't it? I don't mind it going off in the afternoon, early in the morning when I'm listening to that. It's a bit too loud. Level 38 brought the Ocean Voyager pack. Unfortunately, that's not a very good DLC that you brought. It's a pay to win scenario, so that's such a shame that you brought that one. But the best way to level up is go for the Atlantic Halibut. Unfortunately, you probably would have been better off going for the Nomakuda DLC, but yeah, just keep going for the Atlantic Halibut. Just keep grinding those. You can catch those a lot quicker than you can Greenland sharks, and the best XP in there is Greenland shark, sturgeon, and Atlantic halibut. But the sturgeon are time consuming, take time to reel in. The shark does. So yeah, Atlantic halibut's the best. Only had 33.50 pounds. We got many video guides over on YouTube. If you type in Bubbles Way on YouTube, we show the location of where we caught the fish. We show what hook we use, what rod setup we use, what bait we use, time, everything you need to know. Just go to the playlist of Just Fishing Planet, because otherwise, if you search through the channel, we've got like 3,000 videos on there. You'll be there for a while. So just click the playlist of Just Fishing Planet, scroll down and find what you need. Any luck today? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We've had a decent amount of unis already. Same as any other day. Well, Nightbot's doing overtime. How many is that? 1, 2. She's done 3 messages since yours. It's funny, sometimes it don't show up for ages or don't show up at all. And when it does the overtime. How do you know when to jump to the next day? The pace of fishing will just slow down. That's normally what I do. I just keep fishing until the pace slows down. When I'm not catching that much, and then I jump to the next day. So, yeah, just that's how I've always done it. I just keep fishing until I'm not catching as much or not as fast. That's it. Oh, that looks like a good sized marlin there. That looks like that could be a good one. I would expect it to run. I'm good, Jenny. Thank you. How are you doing? Good morning.
A new follower.
Come on with the follow. Thank you, Brett. No worries, Roland. Have a nice day, Brett. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. How you doing, Lewis? The other ones go in there as well. Oh my God, I wondered what that was. Thank you for the
Sent
raise.
Rose.
Appreciate you, man. What I did a number 4. It was a little bit delayed. Thank you, though. Oh, that's extremely delayed. My one day's almost up. Try and get as many hours in as possible. Try and play loads and loads today. This game even that good? Well, it must be half decent because I've played it for 10.5 years and I'm still playing it now, so I guess it's got to be half decent. Yeah, you can at night as well, but I like to do it in the daytime just so that way makes it a little bit easier for other people to see what we're doing. Tried it, don't ever like it. If you don't know if you like it, is that because you're not catching fish fast, or you're not catching fish, or it's taking too long to catch fish, or you don't know how to do it, like you don't know what hooks to use or bait to use. Yeah, I got a bottle of H2O with me. Thank you, bro. I will drink. Just never done like it in general. Oh, okay. Do fishing in real life? I do as well. I've done fishing in real life for over 30 years, but when you can't go fishing in real life, this is the next best thing you're gonna get. And it's quite nice when you do hook up some big fish. Use a 8, but make sure it says #8. Don't use a 80. Just the #8 on its own. Yeah, there is a lot of mackerel about at the minute. It's that hot weather bringing them in. Yeah, we got a fish on. Black marlin. That's what we're targeting. Yeah, Japan's a nice place to fish as well. Yeah, you can cast 400-500 foot if you wanted to. I mean, in the beginning, when you've got the beginning rods, obviously you can't cast very far in the beginning because you don't have a very good rod. But they have got thicker spooled reels, so you can really get some distance. What's better, lures or bait? That all depends on what you're trying to catch. Some fish do prefer baits, some prefer lures, but then some people only prefer to do bait fishing. Some people only prefer to do lure fishing. For me, I'm not really too fussed, to be honest. I don't mind doing either. Yeah, I think that's why I only played the beginning. Yeah, in the beginning you can't really cast that far in the beginning. So you don't have a very good rod. I mean, if you brought a DLC and went into a better map straight away, then you would be able to, but otherwise, and it does take time to progress. It is a simulator game. You're the best, Nate. You're the best for showing up. Yeah, they're good to catch. Group is good to catch as well. Doesn't really yeah, when you're trying to level up, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what fish you're catching, as long as you're catching fish at a fast pace, you're still making progress. That's the main thing. On Lone Star. Yeah, it is a bit of it. The game is a bit of a grind in the beginning when you don't have very good rods and don't have good equipment. The game can be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but if you persevere with it, either buy a DLC so you get straight into a good place straight away, or just keep on playing the game as a free game. keep on making progress, and then the game definitely gets better. I do go fishing in real life, yeah. I've been fishing in real life for just over 30 years. On a bad day, that one. That was some good cash. No, so you're more of like a spinning. You use more like spinning rods rather than bait rods, then I'm guessing. For this one, it's level 94. For the other one, it is a lower level. For Japan, it's a lower level. Oh, daylight feathers, cool. They've been out for many years. Daylight feathers have been out for many years, but they still work an absolute treat. They really do. They are really good. Did you pay money for the boat? No, I didn't personally. No. And the next update for this game should be, well, it was meant to be tomorrow. Well, yesterday, should I say? Sorry, not tomorrow. It was meant to be yesterday, but there was a delay. So could be today, or if not, hopefully one day this week. Yeah, it was meant to be yesterday, but I don't know what happened with that. Any tips for level 15? You definitely want to try and get to level 18, so that way you can fish in Everglades. That's when the game gets better. They've got lots of videos over on YouTube. If you type in Bubbles Way, we've got a playlist of just Fishing Planet. There's 1,000+ videos there showing you how to catch fish, XP grinds, cash grinds, missions, how to do absolutely everything on the game. So it might be a good idea for you to check out some of those. I'm catching fish so fast. It's probably because you're in a hotspot and you're using the right things. Daylights work well. Wacky on small spinning rod. Oh my god, the fight was mint. I've caught mackerel before, and on a carp rod. That was an experience. What are you going for? How's your day been? We're going for black marlin, and my day's still early for me. I got on stream for like 20 to 8, but it's now like 20 to 11, so we got a long day ahead of us. It's been going good though. Thank you, man. Hope your day's going good as well. It's called Bubbles Way. Exactly the same as how it's spelt here. Or if some people do have problems with spelling. So if you can't spell, click up the top on the left of my profile picture, and then it'll say Linktree. If you click on that, in the Linktree, it will show you all of our social medias. So it'll show YouTube, it'll show X, it'll show Streamlabs, which is donations, it'll show the Discord as well there. Yeah, personally, I mean, I've played on a lot of different platforms, but I do personally prefer it on PC, just because the picture quality is better. But not just that, obviously, the updates come out quicker on the PC. So, unfortunately for console, they are quite delayed, especially when it comes to the Xbox. The Xbox update always comes out after the PlayStation, and then you got the Switch and mobile. The updates on there come out so much later. So yeah, it's good being on PC because you get the update first, but the only bad thing about it is sometimes it can be bad because you get game bugs and stuff when the updates come out. So the people who are on PC do have to kind of face that a little bit. Yeah, but for 7 days, level 69, I don't really have a spinning rod. What can I try to farm? You don't have to have a spinning rod. You can, if you have bottom rods, you can go for grouper, or there is a smith. It all depends on what type of, how heavy your gear is, to be honest. All depends on how heavy, like, your rod setup. So for example, for me, I class this as a 254-pound rod setup because the line weight maximum is 254, and then the real max drag is 249. But because the rod's stronger, I class it as a 249 rod setup. If you got something like this, 231-pound rod setup, yo, catch grouper, no problem. Yeah, the bottom rod from Norway. Oh, you'll be fine then. You'll be fine. But no, Makuda is definitely the best place to be. That's going to be your quickest way to level up, and your quickest way to make some serious money. So, and this is the Chimaleon Cruiser Pack is definitely the best DLC you can buy on the game. I mean, the Norway DLC, the only good thing about it is literally the boat, which is what I'm using right now. That's the only good thing about it, is the boat. Other than that, it's not very good. Yeah, we do have many videos all over on YouTube of showing how to catch every fish for every map. So maybe check out that. Have a look, see what bait we use. Look at the hook we use. Look at the time of the day. Time of the day. Sorry. Have a look at some of those videos. Type in Bubbles Way. Go to the playlist of Just Fishing Planet. Scroll down to whatever fish you want to catch, and just copy exactly what I did. Then I'll make some fast progress. I know it always sounds like I am promoting YouTube, which I kind of am, but that's where all our videos are for Fishing Planet. I don't really put videos here on TikTok for it. It's all over. It's all over there. Go fishing. You go fishing. Why are you watching me? You should be fishing yourself. I'll check tonight. No worries, man. Hopefully it helps you out. Make some good progress. Any tips for beginner streamers thinking to start streaming TikTok and Twitch? Never been a fan of Twitch. I mean, I do it on YouTube and TikTok, but whatever takes your fancy, I guess. You know, whatever platform you like. But the biggest thing you could ever do through streaming, whether you're a new streamer or someone who's been streaming for years, the most important thing is consistency. There's nothing more important in that in streaming other than that. Being consistent. People like to see things a lot. People like to see things daily. So if you're not streaming, I would say post a video. If you're streaming, save your videos up until a day where you're not streaming. But being consistent is the most important thing. People like to see you daily. People don't want to see you once a week or, you know, random times. If you can set a stream schedule, that always helps. If you can't set a stream schedule, at least being consistent. I don't have a stream schedule myself, and I've been doing it for 10.5 years, but I stream. If I'm not on stream, I always say to everybody, if I'm on stream, I'm on stream. If I'm not on stream, there'll be a video that day. If there isn't a video, I'll be on stream. That's kind of the way I've always done it. Okay, if I'm level 15, do I do quests or just go straight for grinding fishing. It all depends on your cash flow. I mean, if you've got an okay amount of cash, doing missions is a good thing because obviously you're going to get more XP and more cash and bait coins and stuff like that. But if you're low on the cash flow, I'd say just stick to normal fishing. You can stream every night for 8 hours. I mean, everybody can stream for 8 hours every night, but whether you can do that 365 days of the year continuously is a different thing. But if you can, go for it, or at least try. My biggest fish is 1,544 pound. How long did you say you played the game? I've played the game for 10.5 years. That is real dedication, 10.5 years. It is dedication. Did you start with a bundle? No, not when I very first started, no. When I very first started, I just played the game as a free game and that was that. Hey, Kel, how are you doing, man? Haven't seen you for a short minute. Is that Jones? How are you doing, Jones? I'm good, man. Good morning. Is it worth it? Definitely is worth buying a DLC, but even if you want to play it as a free game, you know, you can get to max level without ever spending a penny. It is possible. But do bear in mind, obviously it is a simulator game, so it is time consuming. It does take time. If you're buying a DLC, that's gonna, you know, if you bought the DLC for No Makuda, I'm not paid or sponsored. I don't work for Fishing Planet for me to keep on promoting DLCs, just so you know. It's just my opinion. But yeah, buying it for No Makuda in 2 months, depending on how many hours you play, you'll get 2 months to fish in this place. You could definitely get to max level in 2 months, as long as you put in a good amount of hours. I did find it, yes. Thank you, bro. How long would it take for a player to get to max level? Yeah, about 2 months or less than 2 months. All depends on how many hours and depends on what place you're fishing. Fishing in this place, you could get there in less than 2 months if you put in a good amount of hours. Not all the time, no. Without the pack to get to max level? Again, that would all depend on you. I mean, I can't really speak for you. I can only speak for myself, but you know, it would depends whether you're using premium, what kind of hooks you're using, what locations you're fishing, how many hours you're putting in a day, whether you're fishing in hot spots. Like, yeah, I can't really answer that, to be honest. That would all depend on yourself. If you played it as a free game and you wanted to get to the ocean, you could probably do it in a month, but again, it's the same thing. It always depends on your fishing style, how many hours you're playing a day, whether you're not buying premium at all, or then again, depends on what hooks you're using. It always depends on a lot of things. You can do. I mean, thank you for the follow, Tommy. You can, yeah. They do have boats that you can rent. So you don't have to buy one if you don't want to. You just caught my biggest fish ×4. That was a small one, that one. Good morning, Harrison. How you doing, mate? I have £120 catfish as my PB. So you have to keep playing, man. The more you play, the better you become. I would say for anybody to kind of play it as a pro gamer, a good 8 months continuously playing it, and you'll definitely become better at the game. Practice makes perfect. Same as anything in real life. You want to be good at something, just need to do it a lot. Cool. We've got a unique striped marlin, £342. That must be the most smallest unique I've ever seen for striped marlin. Yeah, we'll do as time goes on, yeah. What's your technique? Pulling fish with weak setup. Exactly how I'm doing now. Keep your finger on the reel button all the time. And then as you move to the left, hold strike, let go of strike. You're keeping your finger on reel all the time. Your finger never comes off the reel button. Strike, move to the side, let go of strike, come back. Strike, keeping my finger on it, let go, come back. Just keep doing it like that. Doesn't have to be to the left. You can do it to the right. And by doing that, you're going to wear the fish down, make it tired, makes it. Sometimes, like you can catch really big fish on weak rods. You can do it. Just takes a bit of time. That's all. Can be done though. How do you always remember so much from so many different maps? As I say, I've played the game for 10.5 years, so for me, yeah. Sometimes I don't always fish new maps. Sometimes I do drop back to the lower level maps because they're still fun to fish in. Ah, yeah, Michigan, very nice. If you're able to buy a big ally rod, can you buy the? You should be able to buy the big ally rod. You're a high enough level. I'd say buying a big ally rod is not bad. If you can buy anything stronger than that, that's like £19.5. I don't know what yours is because you're in kilograms, so mine's different. But if you can buy a big ally rod or anything stronger than that, using that will do very well for the pike. Your next 10 kg, cool. Well, I think I'd probably focus more on a net then. Oh wow, that one's going to China, I think. 320 foot that one took me. Took you 460 foot. Yeah, sometimes it can take you up to nearly 600 foot. All depends on what rod, what line, stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say go for a bigger net. You probably do need a bigger net. Don't think you stream anymore. It's been that long. Maybe I've just missed it. Mickey, we do stream quite often, man. I mean, I didn't last week because I was busy last week, but yeah, we still stream. 520. Yeah, it can take you to about 600 sometimes, close to that. When you're getting fish that's taking you out that far, you know that it's a good sized fish, so it's worth the grind. Yeah, look at that. We run aground around the reef. Well, we're getting unstuck slowly. We might have to stop the boat, otherwise we're going to end up going all the way over there. We are moving slightly. Stuck a little bit. I think this is probably the furthest I've ever been over this way. I don't know. Yeah, you could fish off that island if you wanted to. I just like doing trolling personally myself, but yeah, you can fish off there. You can use a few bait rods and then get a couple of spinning rods and, well, say a couple. Put your bait rods out on your rod holder and then mess around with the lure rod, spinning rod. Lost my voice there. That's normally what I do. I normally put a couple of rods out for bait. If I'm fishing off the side like that somewhere, I'll put a couple of bait rods out, and then I'll mess around with the lure rod, do a bit of spinning. I do that to keep my hands busy, so that way we're not sitting there just continuously waiting for a fish to go off. Oh wow, that was loud. All in good time, man. Yeah, you will. Name of the game is called Fishing Planet, and it's free on every platform. I'm multi-streaming, so that's why I'm talking to different people. I haven't lost my marbles just yet, I don't think. Hey Turner, how you doing, man? Lost it on low line tension. It sucks when it's like that, man.
Scent rose.
Golly, thank you, bro. That fish was going crazy there. It's very shallow waters. Yeah, it would have been a good size because it did rip you out. So you always tell that you've got a good fish on when it pulls the line out like that amount. I'm good, Liam. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Neil? Good to see you again, man. Yeah, we're back on the grind. We're going for that cash grind. Hopefully trying to get to 400 mil today if we can. I'm gonna have to put this down. I'm gonna have to. I was hoping that I weren't gonna, because I didn't want to take a chance on losing it, but that is just, it is not reeling in at all, is it? Who was it? Taylor, thank you for the follow. The name of the game is called Fishing Planet. It's free on every platform. Probably fishing in Michigan's a good idea. Going for some pike until you're a high enough level to get into Sand Delta. Is this Roadblocks? No, it's Minecraft. It's very similar to Roadblocks though. I'm a beginner, I keep losing fish. How do I get more money? If you type in Bubbles Way on YouTube, if you have a problem with spelling, don't know how to spell, you can click my profile picture up at the top. It'll show my link tree. In the link tree, it will take you to YouTube. It'll say YouTube, it'll say Streamlabs, which is donations, it'll say X, which is where we post to as well, and the Discord. If you go to that, go onto YouTube, look in the playlist of just Fishing Planet, and then there you'll find 1,000+ videos of level 1 right up to max level. How to catch fish faster, certain rods to use, hooks, baits, times, location. Absolutely everything you'll ever need. Yeah, for a long time, yeah. Oh yeah, this one's definitely a uni. We've had this one on for a minute. Ironside, how you doing, bro? Good morning. Depends, I guess. Different days. Can't really say which one's which one. Well, I'll probably say actually we definitely gain more followers on TikTok than what we do YouTube, but the views, yeah, can be different. Every day is different.
A new follower.
Cool, that was nice and loud. Only with a follow, thank you. And AD12 with a follow. 20 with a follow. Cool, they're all coming in.
A new follower. A new follower.
Cool, wow. Cool, what a fish fight that one was. That one definitely took a short minute. On Xbox Store. That was only a trophy. Felt like I got robbed there. It took so long to reel in that one. £807. What's that all about? Felt like I got robbed. Daylight robbery. Come on, look how far that took us off. I think it's because we were in the shallows there. That one made it a little bit more difficult to bring in, I think. It's available on every platform. Yeah, you can get it on PS4 as well. Obviously, the picture quality is better on PS5, but yeah, you can get it on PS4. No, it's taken me a little bit longer because I didn't have premium. I was hoping to be at that amount of cash by now, but I'm not a massive fan of fishing without premium. I know I don't really like. I don't need the XP as such because I'm already max level, and I'm not really bothered about being a higher rank. The rank doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It's more just the cash that I'm after more than anything else. But why do you want to get the 500 million though? Because of new updates, future updates, and missions and stuff like that. I also want to have a decent amount because obviously when we're streaming all the time, I do burn through cash sometimes doing videos as well as jumping days forward and paying for different licenses, different places to fish, that kind of stuff. And once before, I did have 90 million cash, and I managed to burn through it. So if I can burn through 90 million, I could probably burn through 500. So it's just, it also gives me like a little challenge thing just for myself as well. So it's nice to give yourself little challenges as well as the game challenging you a little bit. It's nice to set your own challenges, especially like for myself, because obviously I'm max level. There isn't really anything else I can do at this point. So setting those your own kind of personal goals yourself keeps you busy, keeps you interested in the game, keeps you playing. What's better to catch, the tuna or black marlin? You got a strong enough rod setup, I'd say black marlin because you're going to make more cash and XP faster. But if you don't have a rod as strong enough, then you're going for just tuna. Yeah, I still do. Although I'm going for black marlin, we still sometimes we catch some striped marlin. Sometimes we still catch some yellowfin tuna, big-eyed tuna. We still catch some of the other fish species as well. There you go. That one was big-eyed tuna.
A new follower.
Thank you for the follows coming in. Absolutely crunching it on the follows today. 51 new followers. Not bad. That's pretty good. That left one went and right one, but the left one, oh no, they both stuck. Thought the right one was going to stop. You really are good. You fish like no one I've never seen. I appreciate that, man. It is just practice, though. The more you do it over a long period of time, you will get better. It's just practice. That's all it is. Just keep practicing. Oh, we got a triple strike. They're all going now. Any reel is good to use depending on what rod you've got with it and what type of fish you're trying to catch. That one's going to take me a short minute, so let's stop the boat. I got a triple strike going. We've got fish dragging me all in different directions. That's the movement of the boat. Just making it harder to reel that in. Have a look, see if there's any update on that. From 53 to 1253. Yeah, I personally, the Ashguard rod is alright, but I do personally prefer those rods. As this one, although it's a stronger rod setup, look how much bend it has in the rod. And it's also the eyes of the rod are underneath. Whereas if them rods, they're like more like boat rods. The eyes are on top of the rod rather than underneath. And I feel like that works better. I mean, if you was on a boat in real life, you can use rods obviously like what I'm using right now, but I feel like them ones have a little bit more backbone. I feel like they're a bit more stronger. Also, they are shorter rods as well. When you got a rod that's a little bit longer like this one, that also makes it a little bit harder to reel in because you are going to have more bend in the rod. Good morning, Chloe. How you doing? Welcome in. Didn't think that was trophy. Yeah, it won't. 492. Yeah, this one's definitely a shorter rod. So I feel like this one does have a little bit more, although it's weaker. I feel like this one has a little bit more backbone compared to the other one. Morning, Jason. How you doing, man? Who's that? Chat with all the shares. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. delay's going to be there for a short minute, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, one stayed on. I managed to get all three of them, one after the other. Even put the max drag on there a little bit. God, that delay on them shares is unreal. Nearly 4 hours. Yeah, we're fishing for black marlin. We're fishing in Nomakuda. Thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, some fish can be time consuming, some longer than others. Thank you for the Greenland shark video. Caught myself first uni. Nice, Brett. It's always good to get good feedback, man. I'm glad it helped you. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that one. I'm definitely going to change the line on there soon. It's at 37. This one's 47. Oh, hooked up again already. That was quick. Albacore, I think. Yeah. What do you think is the hardest monster fish to complete? I wouldn't say any of them are difficult, to be honest. I haven't really had a problem with any of them. Yeah, I wouldn't say any, to be honest. I've enjoyed all of them. It's good. It keeps you busy, gives you something to do. I think I'm gonna have a couple of minutes break for a sec. Chance for me to have a quick puffer, and I need to take a leak as well. Bear with me for a couple of minutes. Oh,
A new follower.
who was that? I didn't show your name. Thank you for the follow, though. Appreciate it. Feels like hot air's blowing up. PC's getting a bit hotter now. Let's turn that fan up. I'm max level, which is 110, rank 92. Which part of jolly old? Do you what? Do you read what? What do you mean? Oh, where do I live? UK. Middle one had something on there come off. No, that one trolled me. Yeah, I fish in real life. I have for just over 30 years. I do more sea fishing than anything else. It's a bit difficult for me to get to lakes. There isn't really a river close by either, so sea fishing is the main one for me. You do any fishing yourself in real life? Just got my first unique black marlin. Nice, good stuff, man. Watched your video, that's how I got it. Even better. Sweating out at the minute, it's so hot. I got 3 fans on, man. I got 3 fans on. I got 2 facing at the PC and 1 fan on myself at the minute. It makes it worse because the PC is right next to my legs, so I feel all the heat pushing through, coming through up onto me. It's not too bad when you stream in the winter. The heat from the PC keeps you warm, but summertime's not fun. Have you ever lost a fish to low tension line? Yeah, a few times. It happens sometimes. Sometimes the fish can come towards you so quick you just can't reel fast enough. You live in Canada? Very nice, man. Chalky streams. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, have you spoke to her then? Hmm. Yeah. As long as she's alright with it, yeah, I can do it tomorrow. Ever caught a conger eel? Yeah, they're messy, man. They mess all your trace up. Slimy as hell. Not a fish I like to catch. I mean, they do give a pretty decent fight, but they are very messy. I do plan to do that myself one day. Do a bit of fly fishing in the middle of a river. It'd be nice. That's one of my life goals one day. When all my kids grow up, I don't have to worry about them. Well, you should say, Eva, she can quickly take to go get it out, or if not, say either say to her pick you up and then quickly take you if she needs it today. If not, say wait till tomorrow, then I'll drop it off. Say that, so it gives her two options, doesn't it? Veg fish in real life. I fish off the beach fishing, rock fishing. Yeah, I've caught plaice before. Plaice, eel, bream, bass, mackerel. Caught a cod in close once. They didn't come in close very often. Tope are a good fight. They fight very well. Tope, smooth hound. Aberdeen. I'm more further down near the bottom of the map. I've never caught mullet. My uncle's caught a lot of mullet. I've never caught mullet. He always catches it on bread. He uses a very, very thin rod. He likes to play the fish. You should have just said. You should have said that if she wanted it quicker, for her to quickly take it somewhere to go get it. Or if not, yeah, I'll bring it tomorrow. Say I could, but it wouldn't be until the evening. As waiting for the washing machine to turn up. Oh, Dot's just said the delivery will be here in 2 minutes. Just say he thinks that the delivery's coming soon. He might be able to do it for around about 2 o'clock. Because the jacket said 11:15 to 11:45. To say his delivery should be there soon, so he could do it maybe at 2 o'clock. So if he can do it before, he'll let you know. So he said he can do it at 2 o'clock. If he can do it before that, he'll let you know. My delivery is going to be here any minute. That's the washing machine that the jacket said 11:15 to 1:15. So
Delivery will be there shortly.
yeah, I just got the message. No. Just say I can do it today.
2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, he just said 2 minutes. He's because they messaged him. So if I
Nice one, brother.
yeah, cheers, man. Yeah. So I think actually, let me double check on the jacket. So I'm sure it was caught to 11:53 to 12:53. So yeah, no. Obviously. Yeah, well, she should have went and got it because she knew that you had to do that. Used to fish for them in Shoreham Marina when I was a lad. I fished in Shoreham Marina. It's not bad. I fished at Brighton Marina as well. That's all right. Hove off the beach. Shoreham off the beach. Yeah. Well, I was going to just grab your card, but yeah, you can do that if you want. Yeah. All right, I'm going to have to cut the stream early, peeps. I was going to try and stay on all day, but my plans have changed. I've got the washing machine's coming soon, and Miss Bubs needs me to quickly go and drop something off for us. So yeah, we're gonna have to end the stream early. But I might be back on later on tonight. If I'm not back on later tonight, then we will be back on tomorrow. But we've done pretty good today. We've had 52 new followers, so appreciate you. If you're new, dropping that follow, and obviously if you've been following for a while and you came in, do appreciate it. Do they still fish off the Arm and Shore? They do, yeah. I don't know. I don't. They used to. You used to be able to fish off the Arm in New Haven as well, but I think they shut that one down. So I think it's just Brighton Marina, Fishing Arms, and the one in Shoreham is, yeah, you can still fish off the one in Shoreham. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the stream early. Sorry, peeps. So we'll either be back on later on today, or if not, we'll be back on tomorrow. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching. Catch you in a bit. Peace.